You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What's going on, NASCAR Diecast collectors and Diecast viewers on YouTube? This is the original Big Bri here, and welcome back to another Ryan Blaney 124 Diecast review. And today, this will be another cool card that I picked up on one of my newest local diecast dealers that's based off in somewhere around New Jersey, CSO Diecast. So go ahead and check him out, guys. That's another. The shipping came out really fast for this car. I think I ordered it like 4 or 5 days, and then it got here like it was suspected to come out on Saturday, but it got here on Thursday, so that was pretty fast. So I'm impressed so far. So go ahead and check out CSO Diecast. I'll provide a link if you guys want to check them out. I think it's the eBay username is CSO_Diecast. But let's go ahead and start the NASCAR Diecast review on this Ryan Blaney card that I just picked up from there. And it is an Elite Diecast, but it's not any kind of Elite Diecast. It is actually, well, I'm going to show you the next side right here, kind of teasing you guys. But I probably already spoiled it, or like SpongeBob said, soiled it on his thing. And there's my eye if you guys want to see that. But if you guys don't see that yet, that is going to be a diecast review on the Ryan Blaney Menards Duracell Darlington Throwback. And this is one out of, I believe, what does that say, 166? So not too many cars to find. These Elites are pretty hard to find, as you guys can see me in my Mark Truck Junior gear. And I'm doing a Ryan Blaney diecast review. But with that in mind, let's go ahead and do the unboxing and the official start of the Ryan Blaney Darlington car. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of the box, and before we get things started, let's look at the little accessories that come with this diecast. So with every NASCAR diecast for the Elites, we get this generic Elite Certificate of Authenticity. Nothing pretty new, but that is something to show that, hey, this car was made authentically by the RCCA membership. And of course, we get these with every 2018 car, even 2017 cars as well. The all-new Lino Racing Garage, also known as I like to call, the place where we can find the newly leaked NASCAR Authentics. Ironically, they learned their lesson and didn't leak it for Wave 8. But back to this car, guys. My God, you guys could tell I like the throwbacks a lot, and I had to get this one particularly because I usually don't collect a lot of 124, especially for this year, because I was disappointed with the ARC quality. So I decided to go ahead, and if I want to get a great, accurate diecast that looks pretty authentic and doesn't look like a toy, then these Elites are kind of worth it, man. But you see right there are some flaws with this car, as you can tell by the spoiler. That's something we'll get to in a second. But if you guys don't know already, this is Ryan Blaney's Darlington Throwback car in honor of, well, it came off as a surprise because his father, Dave Blaney, had no idea that this was going to be his son's throwback. It's a throwback to Dave Blaney, which is Ryan Blaney's father, if you guys don't know already. Blaney and Blaney, so some of you guys might know that if you have been a Blaney fan since Dave was around. So congrats to you. Not going to be a bandwagon fan like myself, who got into Ryan Blaney when he joined with Team Penske. So still with the still me bandwagon in this guy. But he's had a lot of great diecasts, and this one in particular, doing the throwback to his father's 2003 Jasper transmissions, Ford Taurus. Pretty appropriate. I mean, they mostly nailed this paint scheme down right to the details. As you guys know, Menards does have that bright yellow that we all know and love. That's not the traditional yellow. It was like some sort of like regular yellow or dandelion yellow that they used on Dave Blaney's car. So it's a lot more brighter, but you know what? It makes it unique, and the rims on this car actually look very nice. They match, so really gives this car, you know, a good pop, if you ask me. And Ryan Blaney didn't actually run that well in this car. I think he started 21st, I believe, and finished 15th. And I think he, I think he was on the verge of being a lap down, or I think he was like 1 or 2 laps down at one point in the race. So it wasn't looking good for Ryan Blaney. But if you guys had asked me what was my favorite Ryan Blaney throwback that he's ever had, and this is like his 4th year with the throwbacks, it's got to be this one, man. I got to be totally biased. I mean, this works. I mean, he's had a lot of great throwbacks. I don't think I've ever been disappointed with Ryan Blaney's throwback. Well, his first one with the Snap-on Wood Brothers card, that was very random from 2015. But after that, his throwbacks have got better and better. I mean, I love the Yarborough tribute that he had in 2016 and the Kyle Petty tribute from last year. But this one, I really freaking love, as I'm going to show you guys all the details in the front, so with the Ford Fusion logo and grille. That's going away after next year. We got the Duracell branding and Pennzoil as we're going to look underneath the hood. The engine detail, of course, not that good with the Elites. That's mostly what you get. No tethers and no hoses as well. So still got posable wheels, but if you guys can see that the wheels turn, but the steering wheel doesn't. So it's just one big plastic piece. So yeah, that's what you get for $84. And underneath the hood, we got Menards and powered by Ford. And yes, I got my flash on again, if you guys aren't annoyed by that. But hopefully I'm not blinding you from this bright yellow. If I am, then I warned you, should have got the sunglasses out. But as we're going to zoom in closely on this car, and hopefully we're not going to see that much fingerprints because I have been holding this car a lot lately. We do got all the throwback tendencies, excluding the Sunoco logo. And you got even the throwback Goodyear Eagles, which are whites. It looks very nice. You can see the brake rotor right there. But yeah, and the NASCAR throwback logo, International throwback logo, which looks really cool. I love this part of the car. I mean, they literally copied the exact paint scheme and got majority of the colors right. I mean, besides yellow, but like I said, I really love yellow. You see the famous number 12 by Ron Blaney, and there's all of his B-Pillar sponsors if you guys want to read that. One of them is actually gone for now. Rest in peace, Fitzgerald. And there's Knopf and Richmond and Duracell, Menards. I sound like a NASCAR driver now with all these sponsors. I'm pointing out. I usually don't review sponsors, but I know a lot of people do like to hear out on that. And since it's also an Elite, it also has the driver's side mirror, if you guys can see right there. So that's a pretty cool feature. Up on top, guys, I mean nothing too crazy, but this is an Elite, so it has the 2 antennas. But I'm probably going to take these off when I flip the car underneath, because otherwise we're going to lose some antennas, and they're not going to look too nice. And there's a black interior if you guys want to see that. See, it's all one big plastic piece with the digital dash, which looks pretty freaking awesome. As we are going to go and take a closer look, there's another detailed look at that at the rear tire. As we head to the back, this is where we got our problems. You can see right there the spoiler. This only happens on the Elites from what I can see, but you can definitely see it almost looks like it's coming off. But I know Bushwhacker Reviews kind of had this problem. There's no silver trim right here, because usually they've been getting a lot like that on the Ford diecast. Glad this one doesn't, because it has messed up the logoing. I mean, look at, for example, Bushwhacker Reviews review on the Little Hug Stenhouse car. It screwed up. It was like over the logo. So I'm glad that the Menards logo is right underneath that, because if it was right here, it would look really odd, especially since this part opens of the deck lid. And there's the red fuel cell. If you guys are looking forward to see that, I mean, besides the tethers missing, that's the only quality difference that we got. All the nice sponsors that we got from the Menards. So some of these look familiar if you are a Paul Menard fan. And it's DIN number 89, so that's pretty cool. I mean, heck, it would be cool if it was like, DIN number 12 or DIN number 3 for 2003, because that's when he drove this car. Well, when his father drove this car. I believe he actually finished third at the race for the Thunder 500 in 2003, so man, this car would have a lot more sentimental value if it actually won the 2003 Thunder 500 race. Am I right? I mean, heck, if we had like one more lap, I think Blaney could have catched up and passed Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch. But still a memorable car. I do have this diecast in the 1/64 scale as well, because I'm going to get it for Wave 8. I think also I used to have the original car as well at one point, but hopefully I can find that so I can show you guys a comparison, because a lot of people love to see those, which I do appreciate it. But yeah, this is a pretty clean car. I mean, only reason why I got this car was because I mostly collect only 124 race wins for my drivers. But for the throwbacks, unless they don't win in it and it becomes a race version, then I'll buy a clean version. And this is probably the first of many that I'll get. I'm also going to get Ryan Blaney's Pennzoil win as well. I was going to actually get all the rest of the Elites for Ryan Blaney, like the Car LaSalle and the Car LaSalle Devil This, and what was it? PBG. That's the next one I want to get. I want to get the PBG Elite next, because even though I already reviewed that car, I plan on doing something special with I might get the ARC. I mean, might do a chassis swap. If you guys are interested in that, I'll do a chassis swap video once I order the ARC version of Ryan Blaney's car, because I want to do some testing on some experimenting. Let's just say that. So if you're looking forward to that, I mean, feel free to hit that subscribe button, guys. And thank you guys so much for watching this diecast review of Ryan Blaney's 2018 Duracell Menards Darlington Throwback, which is paying the tribute to his father, Dave Blaney, Ford Team Penske, and Ford Fusion. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you can so you guys support this series. And with that in mind, guys, I will catch you guys on another Ryan Blaney diecast review. So long for now, everybody.